Hello fellas, Frankie Day here on YouTube. Okay guys, for Sunday, the final reveal for the Italeri 1/72 scale short Sunderland Mark III flying boat. She's all done fellas, and next build will be coming up. Okay guys, I don't know, I haven't made a decision what I'll be doing next, bring them build, but I gotta get hot on Mr. Martin Lamott's measurement 410 buddy group build got shaken down. And so I got the kit over here, and if you guys excuse my back for about 2 seconds, I shall be back in the captain's chair and show you the kit. For those of you who haven't seen it already in Facebook, but hang 5 seconds fellas, be back. Alright guys, here I am. We'll show this after the video of the final reveal. Okay guys, getting back to the final reveal, of course. I got her done. It's about 2 weeks I've been on this thing. And a lot of painting on it, a lot of parts on it. And a lot of it went together pretty well. And I wouldn't mind buying another. But so far I got about, I got 7 more. No, I got 8 more short Sunderland flying boats in my stash pile. I got it on Italeri. I think it's the Mark II version with the 2 side blisters on top. So I'm using the center dorsal turret on the Mark III version. And the rest are Airfix kits, dating back 1958 when they first came out. Okay guys, this is a wonderful kit that goes together like a charm. There's no fuss, no muss, no hair pulling. There's a lot of delicate parts to this thing, such as photo etch parts, so you can be very, very careful when doing those. And the exhaust system on this thing is optional. You can either have the splittered exhaust system, or you just have the regular exhaust that was on the Pegasus engines that these things were powered by. And so I use instead of using the later exhaust system, I'll use the earlier. Okay, guys. I tried my Sunday finest to scare up some 1/72 scale pilot figures so I could put in the Sunderland, as I promised Brother Bill, Panzer Bill's bunker, that I would put some couple crew figures there, but I couldn't find any. And I must not have tried hard enough, because I was thinking about going with a few of my kids back there, pirating some parts out of there to put in this thing here, but such as figures, but I like doing that because I'm afraid I'll take stuff out of the kit and the things be missing out of it. So I think in my next build I definitely will have pilot figures in there. I promise you this, that it will be there. Okay guys, getting back to the Sunderland, of course. She's a beautiful girl. The paint schedule of this, the sky undersides, top side is extra dark sea gray with extra dark slate gray over the dark sea gray, special dark sea gray to use. And later on as war progressed, paint schedules were more or less all white with extra sea gray on top, all white with extra sea gray with extra dark slate gray on top. And so this is an earlier paint schedule on this flying boat. And it's a beautiful airplane. Old Porcupine is a very beautiful airplane, and I really enjoy it very much to build it. And like I say, I wouldn't mind getting me another one of these birds. And so it goes together quite well, as I mentioned. A novice should have no problem at all attacking this kit. Just take your time on it. And I use this mask right here. It's called Micro Mask. It comes in a this blue bottle right here. You guys probably got this on your workbench. That's not bad. It supersedes tacky glue or crystal clear. And so this is actually good for messy windows. I'm glad I bought that stuff. So I'm always up to grabs buying something new to add to my workbench and make model building a lot more simpler and enjoyable. Okay guys, enough chatting right now. We're going to get back to the Sunderland, of course, and we'll take a look at this beautiful sea boat. And we'll take the camera to it and we'll take a look at her. Okay guys, there she is right there. We'll move a little closer. I found a spot for the Mariner. The Mariner fits on top of the TV set. I told the PBM you're going to have to get off this pedestal right here because I got room for somebody else. And here she is. Okay guys, here she is painted right here. Extra dark sea gray with extra dark slate gray. And this is a beautiful airplane. It goes, and I'm really delighted with this, how it all turned out. And the paneling of this thing is exceptional. There's some model builders out there that I listen to and on their videos say the panel end's a little bit too deep. Oh, that may be, but I like them deep like that. That way they can soak in that darn wash and really make it look good. That's why she looks nice, because she has those deep troughs, panel lines. They're not really gouged out bad, guys. They're just more or less a little slightly overdone, but it'll work pretty good. Canopy was put on by using 5-minute epoxy. And I went over on this thing and checked out any things I left off on and forgot. And everything's there, what I can see. It came to the kit. I got the bombs installed inside the bomb bay. And they're on the wings. And they got these aerials on here. That's why she was affectionately dubbed as Porcupine, with all those aerials on there, radar antennae that they used on there. And of course she's heavily armed. She stings like a bee if you get too close to her. And the men who flew these beautiful sea boats were very, very, very excellent marksmen in shooting down Jerry's. And like I said earlier, last video number 3, I believe it was, Porcupine loves to get into a good scrap, and it will not turn its nose up at a fighter. Focke-Wulf, Messerschmitt, Junkers 88, 87s, whatever's out there, it'll dish it out. The only defense that these things have, they got the hug to sea. Because the only thing that's really bad about these things, these flying boats, that you only get caught in, is have these guys come underneath your underbelly and shoot you. So they hog the ocean real close, and they can be able to fend off Jerry that way, and without having the undersides being shot up. Because that's the most vulnerable spot on a Sunderland flying boat, is the undersides of it, because you got that large gas tank on there at the bottom of it. And plus, you do a lot more damage to it that way. So to protect the underside, they get close to the ocean sea, and they fly real low and fend off the foe that way. In case something really happens, they don't have very far to go to land. It could happen. It's a flying boat. So that's one of the defense features that the short Sunderland really had. It worked very, very well. And these are very beautiful airplanes. And this kit goes together very good without a sweat. No fuss, no muss. The novice should have no time at all for building this thing. This thing is very, very fragile, guys, to handle. Very, very fragile, because you got these antennae sticking out, port and starboard sides of the fuselage. You have 8 of them, 8 of them port, 8 of them starboard, and you got 4 on top. So this thing is very delicate. You got to watch out when you handle this bird. The best way to handle this thing is underneath the nose, underneath the tail, in this fashion here. Then you can pick it up without harming the antennae. Because I kid you not, guys, don't take long to snap those things off and bust them. They're very fragile. And so you gotta keep in mind that they're there, and you will make sure to keep them there. Is keep your hands out of harm's way. The bomb trolley mount system works on the rail underneath the wings. I went ahead and glued them in there, and so they're more or less in the fashion of in the bottom, in the extended position. And as you can see right there, guys, where the bomb's at and everything. Set her back on the legs. You gotta be very careful. I don't want to damage this thing. So this is a beautiful airplane, guys. The novice should have no problem at all building this thing. It goes together very, very well. And it makes an excellent companion with your flying boat collection. It makes a very beautiful diorama, too. Okay, guys. I'm going to find a spot to put her somewhere. So she'll be out of harm's way. And start on something else. Okay, guys, this more or less concludes the video for the final reveal for the short Sunderland flying boat by Italeri. And I'd like to thank all my viewers out there and my friends out there, people who've commented on this thing, and I'm delighted and very honored each one of you. And Frankie today moves on to the build. And we'll get to that right now. And I'll probably make a video of what I'll be doing next. Okay, guys, this is the conclusion of video 4, the final reveal of the short Sunderland flying boat. And more builds will progress. We'll bring it back to yours truly here. Here I is. Oh boy, back up a little bit. There you go. Okay, guys. Now, I was gonna went to the hobby shop to see if I can get me a 1/48 scale Messerschmitt 410 for Martin's, Mr. Martin Lambett's buddy group build he's got going on now. And I have so many models, like we all do, and you just can't keep up of what you got. So I was rooting around in my vast stash pile, and I ran into a 1/72 scale Messerschmitt 410. And here it is right here. This is one by Lindbergh right here, and it's good kit. I believe this is an AMT or Frog kit, reboxed under the Lindbergh label. I'm not too sure, but pretty much may be it. But it's going to be a very fast, simple build, and the painting on it's going to take a lot of time. And so I might be able to make 2 of these Messerschmitt 410s for his buddy group build. So the only one place I can be able to find a Messerschmitt 410 is probably eBay. I know they got them floating around left and right, and I may just go ahead and order that maybe and start that as my second entry as a different pay schedule on it. And so I'm not too keen on Messerschmitt 410s. They are a beautiful airplane, and they're very graceful and fast too. I can tell by looking at them, almost like a mosquito, like a lightning bomber, lightning fighter. And well, the build of this airplane will convince me as I build it. So I'm going to start on this probably this evening and post some pictures on Facebook. So I'm sure you get on Facebook, guys, and see some of these pictures I'll be posting out on this build here. It'll be on Mr. Martin Lambett's Facebook page, not the regular Facebook for everybody, for the public to see. It's going to be, he has a special Facebook entry right there, which you'll be able to post your models, your builds on there. And so we can keep it all isolated away from everything else, which makes perfect sense to me. Okay, we get the M110 410 right here shaking, and we get her going. So this concludes the short Sunderland flying boat by Italeri. And again, I'd like to thank everybody out there for your wonderful comments and your views towards my builds. I'm very honored each one of you. And I love to build my models. I love to share them here on YouTube to you great gentlemen out here. And I'm getting a lot of new commenters out there. I'm very honored each one of you new fellows out there too. And this is my life's work right here, and I'll do this until I drop dead. And I hope it ain't too soon. After all, I'm starting to get up there a little bit. And so I'll be around for a while. I'm not going to go too early. As long as you keep active, the body in motion stays in motion. You keep active, you live a long, 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 long time. And that's what I do. I work 5-6 days a week, work on models all night and day, constantly doing something all the time. You never see me sitting down. One time you see me sitting down is when I'm building a model or making a video. Most of the time I'm on my feet, just walking and working. Okay guys, this will be it. This is Frankie Day signing off. God bless you guys. The next video coming up will be a build I'll be building, and I'll probably throw in a couple of builds of the past, like the Italeri. Believe me, I got a bunch down there you guys never seen before, and just like that. So you guys stay tuned for those. I'll probably be having some builds of the past coming up. That'll kind of keep you guys happy a little bit until I get some of the videos shaking. Which ain't gonna be too long, so I'll probably be posting a video maybe this evening or maybe either or tomorrow on the next build I'll be doing. But I know one thing, I gotta get started on this. Okay guys, I'm out of here. Make Mama happy. Please subscribe. Happy modeling. God bless you guys. And catch you on the next video. Bye, gentlemen. You guys take care, fellas.